6 years ago, SanDisk wasn't even its own company. It was just a division inside Western Digital that most investors ignored. SanDisk closed at $1,641 a share, up 541% since January. And on the same day, 12,000 kilometers away in South Korea, SK Hynix, the company that literally invented the memory chip sitting inside every Nvidia GPU on Earth, closed at $166. So here's the real question. The giant SK Hynix controls 58% of the entire global HBM market and supplies Nvidia directly. The underdog, SanDisk, was left for dead by Wall Street less than 2 years ago. Today, we're putting them head-to-head to figure out which one actually offers the better setup going into the back half of 2026. I'm John A.G., this is Future AI Stocks, and quick favor before we start, I've set a goal of 500 likes on this one. Tap that button, it genuinely helps this channel grow and keep making videos like this. Disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Before we touch a single number, you need to understand what these two companies actually build, because they are not really direct competitors. They sit in completely different layers of the same AI machine. Think of an AI data center like a busy kitchen. SK Hynix builds the workbench. It's the high bandwidth memory, HBM, that sits inches away from an Nvidia GPU, handing it data at blistering speed in real time, while the model is actively thinking. It's small, insanely expensive per gigabyte, and there is a hard physical limit to how much of it you can pack next to a chip. SanDisk builds the warehouse. Enterprise SSDs and NAND flash, the massive, dense storage that holds the raw datasets before training even starts, and holds everything the AI has already generated afterward. You cannot run a modern AI data center on workbench space alone. You need somewhere to store the ingredients. Here's what makes this comparison genuinely interesting. These two companies aren't just rivals fighting for the same investor dollars. On August 3rd, 2026, SanDisk and SK Hynix jointly published something called the High Bandwidth Flash, HBF, specification through the Open Compute project. It's a brand new memory tier designed to sit between HBM and standard SSDs, built specifically for AI inference, supporting up to 512 gigabytes per stack. In plain English, the giant and the underdog are quietly building the next layer of AI memory together, even while investors pit them against each other. Keep that in mind, it matters later. Let's start with SanDisk, ticker SNDK. As of the close on August 14th, 2026, SanDisk trades at $1,641.11, up 7.39% on the day alone, and up 541% year-to-date. Market cap sits at $244.53 billion. Trailing 12-month revenue is $20.25 billion, up 175% year-over-year. The reason for this specific move: 2 days ago, SanDisk held its 2026 Investor Day, and CEO David Gerkler told CNBC's Squawk on the Street that the company has seen an explosion in the market around inference. The stock jumped roughly 14% that day alone. What did management actually lay out? Mid to high teens percentage revenue growth from fiscal 2028 through 2030, gross margins targeted near 80%, adjusted free cash flow margins around 50%. Over 50% of fiscal 2027 output is already locked in under multi-year customer agreements, and the company authorized a $14 billion share buyback. Wall Street's reaction was immediate. Wells Fargo's Aaron Rakers raised his price target from $1,400 to $1,550. RBC Capital moved from $1,300 to $1,600. Across 23 analysts, the average consensus rating is buy, with an average 12-month price target of $2,094, implying roughly 27.6% upside from here. The most bullish target on the street currently sits at $3,050. The valuation, though, is where things get complicated. SanDisk's trailing PE ratio is 22.25, but its forward PE is just 7.64. That gap tells you Wall Street expects earnings to grow dramatically faster than the current price is pricing in. Now the giant SK Hynix, ticker SKHY. SK Hynix made history just 5 weeks ago. It listed its American depository receipts on the NASDAQ on July 10, 2026, pricing at $149 a share and raising nearly $26.5 billion, the largest first-time U.S. listing ever by a foreign company. Shares briefly ran to $194.80 before pulling back. As of the close on August 14th, SK Hynix trades at $166.33, up a modest 0.40% on the day, with a market cap of $848.21 billion. Here's the part that should stop you. SK Hynix's trailing PE is 8.10. Its forward PE is 3.98. For context, that means Wall Street is pricing this company as if its explosive earnings growth is temporary, even though SK Hynix currently controls approximately 58% of the entire global HBM market, according to Counterpoint Research, more than double its nearest competitor. According to The Motley Fool, SK Hynix's operating margin hit 76% last quarter, a level almost unheard of in the historically brutal cyclical memory business. Revenue and profit have both surged well over 250% year over year on the back of the AI buildout, and the company isn't slowing down. SK Group Chairman Chae Tae-won confirmed to CNBC a $720 billion plan to triple SK Hynix's total production capacity by 2034, including new fabs in Yongin and Cheongju backed by a fresh $54 trillion won investment. Wall Street's targets reflect that confidence. Cantor Fitzgerald's CJ Muse initiated coverage with an overweight rating and a $300 price target, the highest on the street, citing DRAM and NAND demand that could outpace supply into CY29, if not longer. Bank of America sits at $250, Stifel at $240, RBC and Needham both around $200. The average 12-month target across 14 analysts is $245.21, implying about 47% upside from current levels, with a strong buy consensus. Let's put these two side by side because the numbers tell a sharper story than either headline does alone. On profitability, SK Hynix is currently the stronger operator, a 76% operating margin today, driven by HBM's pricing power, versus SanDisk, which is targeting an 80% gross margin as a future goal, not something it has fully delivered yet. That's an important distinction. SK Hynix's margin strength is happening right now, while SanDisk's is a multi-year roadmap Wall Street is betting will play out. On valuation, the giant is somehow priced closer to a value stock. SK Hynix trades at a forward PE of 3.98. SanDisk trades at a forward PE of 7.64 TARS, nearly double. Even after SanDisk's historic run, the market is asking investors to pay more for $1 of SanDisk's forward earnings than for $1 of SK Hynix's. On analyst enthusiasm, both are rated strong buy or buy across the board, 13 of 16 analysts covering SanDisk rated a buy, per The Motley Fool, and every analyst currently covering SK Hynix rates it buy or strong buy, per investing.com. Neither stock is being quietly ignored anymore. The debate isn't whether these are good businesses, it's which one has more room left to run from today's price. Here's the macro backdrop that explains why both of these stocks are working at the same time. Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, and Meta are collectively on track to spend roughly $725 billion on AI infrastructure capital expenditure in 2026 alone, up 77% from 2025. And critically, this spending is no longer just about buying more GPUs. Microsoft CFO Amy Hood specifically told investors that $25 billion of the company's capex increase was tied directly to rising memory chip and component costs. Separately, industry data reported by Tom's Hardware shows memory is now projected to consume roughly 30% of total hyperscaler data center spending this year, a 4 times increase compared to 2023. That single data point is the entire thesis behind this video. Cloud spending isn't just chasing raw compute anymore, it's chasing memory and storage at scale, because the AI models running today are bottlenecked by exactly the two products SK Hynix and SanDisk make, based purely on what we've walked through, not a recommendation, just how these two setups compare on paper. SK Hynix, the safe/core play. Direct exposure to Nvidia's GPU roadmap, dominant HBM market share, an operating margin most companies in any industry would envy, and a forward valuation that's arguably cheaper than the broader market, despite triple-digit growth. The trade-off: it's priced closer to peak enthusiasm following its IPO run, and it carries more direct exposure if AI compute spending itself slows down. SanDisk, the value/turnaround play. A company that was written off less than 2 years ago, now guiding to structurally higher margins with over half its future output already contracted. The trade-off: it's had a much larger, faster run already, and its 80% gross margin target is a promise still being delivered on, not a result that's already in the bank. Neither is a guaranteed outcome. Both come with real cyclicality risk, which brings us to what could actually go wrong. Risk 1, memory is still cyclical. Both companies just came out of a brutal 30% plus drawdown in July 2026, despite posting record financial results. Sentiment in this sector can turn fast, independent of fundamentals. Risk 2, SK Hynix's IPO volatility. With only 5 weeks of U.S. trading history, SKHY doesn't yet have a long track record on the Nasdaq, and thin post-IPO liquidity can amplify swings in either direction. Risk 3, SanDisk's targets are forward-looking. The 80% gross margin and mid to high teens growth guidance covers fiscal 2028 through 2030, however years away. A lot has to go right between now and then. Risk 4, concentration risk. Both companies are deeply dependent on a small number of hyperscaler customers. If even one of them meaningfully slows AI infrastructure spending, both stocks would likely feel it simultaneously. Here's the frame to walk away with. SK Hynix, the dominant giant, cheaper on forward earnings, already delivering elite margins. Closest to Nvidia's own roadmap, SanDisk. The comeback underdog, more expensive on forward earnings, betting on a multi-year margin story that's just getting started. And don't forget the twist. These two rivals are literally co-authoring the next memory standard together through the HBF specification. In AI memory, this isn't always a zero-sum fight. Sometimes the giant and the underdog end up building the future side by side. That's SanDisk versus SK Hynix. The underdog and the giant, both real research, both real numbers, zero hype. If this helped you actually understand the difference between these two stocks, instead of just hearing their names thrown around and hit like, we're going for 500 on this one, and everyone helps this channel reach more investors who want research, not noise. Drop a comment. Which side are you on, the giant or the underdog? I read everyone. And if you're not subscribed yet, now's the time. I'm John A.G. I'll see you in the next one.